Well, another time with Sharon Riegie Maynard, triggered by client work, of course. So I do mentoring, as you probably know, and my mentor, mentees are wonderful, and they do the work, and they ask great questions. And as we're starting to shift their life from what it has been to where it needs to be, or where they want it to be, actually, one of the powerful things we use is a reality statement within a reality shift process. And it is basically using the voice as the authority for your life to say, my world is blank, 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 blank. My relationship is, etc. And you know all about that, I'm sure. And then the next question they ask usually is, now, how many times do I need to say that? How many times do I need to think it? So here is the answer to that question for them and for you. You've been living your life for 20, 30, 40, 50 more years. And in all those years, you have strengthened patterns within yourself, within your brain, within your automatic system, within your thinking system, to do life the way you've been doing it. And then you decide that that's not the way you want to do it any longer, which is perfectly wonderful because life is about choice, experience, consequence, and then choose again. So what you do is choose again. So it's like building a fire. When you gather little twigs out in the woods and you nurture that with maybe a little paper in there to make it easier, and you light the match and it starts to flame, that's making your statement. Okay? You've set the match, lighted a possibility, and it's got a few little twigs there. So what do you do in the forest? You walk away thinking that that is going to just build itself and you're going to come back and be able to roast marshmallows and make s'mores? Heaven's sakes, no. You add a few twigs, and then you add a little bit larger twigs, and then bigger branches, and you build the fire, and you build the fire. You put sacred stones around it to preserve it. And then at some point in time, that fire is going to heat the stones, it's going to heat the space around you, it's going to have almost a life of its own that you're going to then tend. That way, when you have the hot coals that's burned down from the fire's use, they're still hot coals, and at any time you can spark it awake again with just a few twigs. You are building an entire new fire, an entire new energy field, a pillar, an identity, a presence of a life that you are choosing. And you energize it as much as you can, whether through statements, through imagination, through making pictures, through singing songs, making up poetry. Unlimited creative possibilities. But building your new life, you are building a new field of energy, just like when you're building a fire. So I hope that helps you and keeps you on track with those changes that I know you're passionate to make. Blessings.